Hello, how's everyone doing? It is your fallen angel back with another video. Today, we are going over the value of semen in our Brahmacharya playlist. It is the vital essence of man. It is also known as God's milk, so you must not waste it so frivolously. We will explain the value soon. So without further ado, let us begin. My dear brothers, the vital energy, the virya, or the sperm, that supports your life, which is the prana of all pranas, which shines in your sparkling eyes, which beams in your shining cheeks, is a great treasure for you. Now, for many men that are practicing semen retention, for many men that have been on it for a journey for a long time, this is what gives your eyes its sparkle. It's what gives it its glow. This is what gives it a glow around you, your aura. This is what makes your skin glow so radiantly, without even the sun beaming on you, because this semen is nourishing your entire body, not just staying in your scrotum. I want you guys to realize this. When the ejaculation finally comes out, this is a process of a mixture of the fluids that are finally coming out of the scrotum, or the testicles, mixed in with prosthetic juice. Other than that, the semen will act as a gas. So whenever you breathe, you have to squeeze your sexual organs like you would do when you stop peeing. This is essential, right? When you do this, this is going to climb up. You can feel this energy climb upwards. It's essential you do this, these breathing exercises, and you squeeze. This is essential also to do Kegel exercises. This is essential because this will help you in breathing and using your root chakra to bring upwards this seminal energy, upwards, all the way up. Now, this energy, this vital semen is so vital. It is the life force that brought you here today. It is the life force that brought us everyone here today. Without it, you wouldn't be here, right? It is essence. It's life's essence. Remember this point well. Virya is the quint essence of blood. 1 drop of semen is manufactured out of 40 drops of blood. Mark here how valuable this fluid is. And some scientists and some Ayurvedic doctors know this to be 80 drops actually. So guys, we have to recognize the semen is coming directly out of the blood, directly out of the things, the essence that allows us to move our body. Blood is essential. Without blood, you will not be able to move your body. Without this blood flow, you will not be able to talk, you will not be able to move, you will not be able to use any part of the brain without its luscious movement. This blood is also bioelectric. It's necessary for the brain to function, necessary for the heart to function, necessary for the reproductive system to function, the 3 worlds within your body. A tree draws the essence or rasa from the earth. This essence is circulated throughout the tree, giving it its strong bark, its strong color and green leaves, the chlorophyll on the green leaves, its branches, its stems, its hard roots within the ground, its twigs, branches, leaves, flowers, and delicious fruit. The shining colors in life in the leaves, flowers, and fruits are due to this rasa, or the energy it's receiving from the earth. Similarly, this virya, the sperm, that is manufactured by the cells of the testes out of blood, gives color, vitality, and radiance to the human body and its different organs. This essence is so vital, guys. You have to not just frivolously give it away because your lust is you're so driven by your animalistic desires. You must recognize how much energy, how much life force you're giving away by doing such frivolous copulation or self-amusement. According to Ayurveda, semen is the last dhatu that is formed out of food. Out of food is manufactured chyle. Out of chyle comes blood. Out of blood comes flesh. Out of flesh comes fat. Out of fat comes bone. Out of bone comes marrow. And out of all of this, out of the marrow, comes the semen. So we see this long lineage of what has to happen in order for the semen to be produced, from food to child to blood, from blood to flesh to fat, from fat to bone, from bone to marrow to the semen. That's the quint essence of life force. This quint essence that can make a micro copy of yourself, a 50 copy of yourself, of who you are as a copy, onto a woman. A woman who is the portal to the spiritual, right? When a snake goes in its hole and sheds its skin and comes back in a new life. This is the same thing as copulation. When a man and woman get together, this is giving your life force into the egg of life, or what we know as a woman, being the spiritual gateway. And from the astral comes a baby, shaped like a 9. This same system, this completion of man, the number 9, the brain mixed in with the long elongation of the spine. This is also shaped like a 9. This is the completion of man. We must recognize how vital semen is, and why the enemy wants you to constantly be drained of your vital essence, your God's milk. These are the Sapta Dhatus, or the 7 Dhatus, that support this life and body. Mark here how precious is semen. It is the last essence. It is the essence of essences. The virya comes out of the very marrow that lies concealed inside the bones. This is why men age prematurely when they are constantly drained. They are losing all of their vital nutrients from this very marrow, because for something to come to life, something must die in the process. You die every single time you frivolously give up the semen. This is what vitalizes you. This is what regenerates you. This is what invigorates you. Do not throw it away, for you will age prematurely, right? And there's nothing that can replace this once it's lost. Once this energy is lost, it is lost. You must preserve every single drop. There are 3 divisions in each dhatu. Semen nourishes the physical body, the physical plane, the heart, and the intellect. Only that man who uses the physical body, the heart, and the intellect can have perfect Brahmacharya. So it is not enough to just physically go on semen retention and say, look guys, I went 40 days. This is not the goal. This is not the end goal. But it's to truly feel this within your heart, to let go, to feel this in your mental, to have pure thoughts, to be physically intertwined with Brahmacharya, physically, mentally, and emotionally, pure bliss, and putting yourself with the bliss of all bliss, the Adman which is within. A wrestler who uses his physical body only, but keeps the intellect and the heart underdeveloped, cannot have full Brahmacharya. He can have Brahmacharya of the body only, but not of the mind and the heart, which are 2 crucial parts. This is like a car without wheels. It will just stay stagnant. It needs the wheels. It needs the oil. It needs every aspect to make it run. This is the same with Brahmacharya. You cannot just do it physically. It has to be intertwined with the mind and the heart and the body. The 3-world ideology. The semen that belongs to the heart and the mind will certainly flow out if an aspirant does only japa and meditation, if he does not develop the heart, and if he does not practice physical exercise. He will only have mental Brahmacharya. So the same thing goes again. If you're only mentally pure, but you're not physically pure, you will only have mental Brahmacharya. But more than likely this won't be the case, because once you are not mentally Brahmacharya, you will have physical impressions. You will have impressions in your brain. So more than likely, your brain will not be pure as well. Your thoughts won't be pure either. The portion of the semen which goes to nourish the heart and the body will flow out of the 3rd eye. Feel free to check out those videos as well. But an advanced yogi who dives deep in meditation will have full Brahmacharya, even if he does not take physical exercise. Semen is the quint essence of food or blood. 1 drop of semen is manufactured out of 40 drops of blood, according to modern medical science. Guys, that is a lot of blood, a lot of blood loss, a lot of energy, a lot of bioelectric energy being lost out of amusement or nerve tingling. Very, very frivolous activities. According to Ayurveda, it is elaborated out of 80 drops of blood. The 2 testes or seeds that are located in the scrotal bag are called secretory glands, or what we know as the male gametes. It is essential to realize that even though medical science calls it 40 drops, Ayurveda knows it as 80 drops. So regardless if it's in that range of 40 to 80, this is a large portion of energy being lost each time you ejaculate. You are losing life force every single time. The most essence of essences, life force, is being lost. It is a vital secretion within your scrotum, which is not just a liquid sitting in your scrotum. It will act as a gas climbing your entire body when not in use or in ejaculatory state. The cells of these testes have been endowed with the peculiar property of secreting semen from the blood. Just as bees collect honey in the honeycomb, drop by drop, so also the cells of the testes collect semen, drop by drop, from the blood. So the same thing is happening. Your testes are choosing your best ounces of blood because it wants to give your child the best chance at survival. It wants to give your wife the best child it can give. It wants to give your most successful sperm out into the world and out into the astral so it could become part of the physical. It's giving your best of the best what's in your body. Your best marrow, your best fats, your best bloods, your best everything, your best memory, everything coming out to bring life. Your testes are doing all this for you because it loves you. Your body loves you. But you have to show that same love and respect and courtesy back. Then this fluid is taken out by the 2 ducts or tubes to the vesiculae seminalis. Under excitement, it is thrown out by special ducts called ejaculatory ducts into the urethra, where it is mixed with the prostatic juice to give it its flow and color. Semen is found in a subtle state in all the cells of the body, just as sugar is all-pervading in the sugar cane, butter in milk, so also semen is pervading in the entire body of man. Just as the buttermilk is thin after the butter is removed, so also semen is thinned by its wastage. The more wastage of semen, the more is the weakness. This is why society around you wants to weaken man. Any society that wants to destroy the man of their times knows to embrace pornography, embrace anything that creates a super hypersexualized market, right? This is because they want to keep their men weak. If they knew the powers of this semen, they would be more diligent with their semen. But a society that knows how to destroy the men from the inside without causing war would be excess amounts of pornography, excess amounts of sexual excitement, excess amounts of all of this to keep you in your lowest state, to keep you at your weakest, to keep you at your most depressed, to keep you at your physically weakest. We must recognize how vital this life force is, how vital it can be, and it could bring human life like it did for you. You are here today because of this seminal energy. Do not waste it frivolously. In the Yoga Sastras, it is said, Maranam Bindu Patanat Jivanam Bindu Rakshanat. Translation: falling of the semen brings death. Preservation of semen gives life. Semen is real vitality in men. It is the hidden treasure in men. It imparts Brahmatejas to the face and strength to the intellect. The memory, the immense amount of memory you have, the intelligence you receive, all the great geniuses, they won't tell you, but they were definitely practicing semen retention. But they aren't going to tell you I was practicing semen retention because this becomes second nature to them. This is just another day for them. It is not something to brag about. It's not something to say, hey guys, I'm on 100 days. This is for the addicts. This is for the chronics. This is for the people that need to constantly let it be known. Once it becomes a vital understanding to you, it becomes second nature. Semen retention Brahmacharya is second nature. It's about the inner self, liberating the inner self through mokshas. The semen, the virya, is the vital life force. Do not take this as a joke. Do not take this virya and just go and play with it. Do not use this virya as it is almost nothing, because it is everything. It is you. It is the people around you. It is life force. It is amazing. It is beautiful. It is God's energy bestowed upon you. So use it diligently. Create something greater. Use your sexual energy to use that creative drive. You will have a massive amount of creative drive within you. Find what you enjoy. Find your niche. Find things that excite you. And use this sexual energy and transmute it greatly. For you could be the chosen one if you believe in yourself. With that being said, guys, this has been the value of semen in our Brahmacharya playlist. Feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Check us out on Patreon, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, things of that nature. This has been your fallen angel, and I am out.